about 2 years straight. Such a weird day when there's no TikTok live. Good boys. I need a new chair, man. The chair is like literally completely falling apart. The bolt on it is so messed that I can't even tighten it. You're good, BG. We'll go over bias and everything. Don't worry. Good morning, boys. Appreciate you, Riaz. Guys, I have a surprise for you guys today. Since you guys all joined early, I'll tell you guys early before everyone else comes. If you stay for the end of stream, if you stay till the end of stream, you could potentially get an account. Okay, let's just say that. So it's gonna be just a quick YouTube giveaway. Not even gonna post it in the Discord until after. Hopefully, someone who deserves it wins. There's no TikTok stream today. TikTok got me out until Friday, so can't even tell TikTok. Can't even tell TikTok. But let's open up the account. It's so weird not seeing TikTok chat. It's weird. How many people? How many people are in the YouTube stream? We'll see if some people from TikTok come over. I won't know. I guess. What happened? Overnight? You mean? Listen, all I'm gonna say is I don't know if anyone remembers me saying this, but I quite literally said that I wouldn't be surprised if tomorrow we would literally just wake up or necessarily not overnight, but that previous day's low would just be taken, and the entire move up yesterday would just be fake. So back to the original bias. We respected that bearish order block here. In my opinion, this can see some lower prices. I think potentially here. We have sell side here as well. So I've opened up the Nasdaq today because the draw on liquidity is just a little bit more clear. Huge move overnight. I do think we could potentially see a little bit of continuation sell-off, but we'll go over the game plan. What's more important than the bias, which is obviously higher time frame bearish, we need to go over the game plan because you can't just approach this, looking to just aggressively short because you may get burned. So we have two very nice, obvious objectives. The best case scenario would be a buy side sweep, and then we can continue lower target. So a bread and butter setup, pre-market highs to pre-market lows. That would be the most ideal. We have no news today. So we don't have to worry about no 10 a.m. stuff. The first 30 minutes, guys, could be very sloppy. We're also probably going to put in this 4-hour gap. So if we go sideways for 30 minutes and then soup the highs, it's a 4-hour bearish for value gap play. So I'm okay with that. But basically the game plan is we want to be very, and I'll put this up here. Game plans. Okay. You always want to have a game plan, and I'm going to tell you guys my game plan for today. One is higher time frame is bearish. I have daily objectives marked. Okay. 2, first 30 minutes, be cautious. It could be sloppy. 3, wait for obvious manipulation above open. And targets must be open still. If we just dump and take out these targets, I'm done for the day. I'm not. That's it. I'm just literally gonna go back test the rest of the day. Review some stuff. Maybe work on one of my projects. So if we lose this and pre-market lows, even maybe I might even just call it, because this is your easy low-hanging fruit objective, pre-market lows, and I want to be able to capture the short from there to there. Now, what would I want to see ideally? And let's make another little tab for this. So this is the game plan. But then we have ideally what I'm looking for. Best case scenario is scenario 1, pre-market highs to lows setup. Or number 2, consolidation until post 10 a.m. because it could be deferred till 10:30 or 11. And then short inside H4 SIBI. Either or, those are the 2 best scenarios that I would want to see today. Those are like, if those happen, I'm in short, period. I don't have to hesitate at all about anything. So those are the 2 things. Do I expect bullish besides your game plan? Personally, no. Would I be surprised if the market just went all the way back up like nothing ever happened? I wouldn't be surprised, but I won't be looking to capture that move. So if it wants to show me that that's what's happening, I probably will just sit out and be like, okay, very unpredictable day for me. So we'll let that go, and it's fine. So not interested in anything higher. Not because I don't think it's possible. We've been range bound for a long time. If we went really far down, it's possible we go really far up. So it's not impossible, but I don't think it's quite likely. The fact that we gave up all the ghosts from Monday and we didn't even take Monday's high, to me just seems like they're sending this shit lower, bro. There's also like a bunch of news that came out. Iraq cuts West oil production by 450,000. So something about oil, Apple unveils new MacBook Pro and MacBook Air models powered by M15 chips. Okay, that's cool. Apple debuts M5 and M5 Max. There's some oil stuff. YouTube will consolidate because we already went low. Not the entire day. I still think there's good objectives here and down here. But the first 30 minutes or the entire morning session could be choppy. Oh, everything's down. When the market's this down, BG, it's pretty rare something will outperform. It usually... what you really want to look at, BG, is if the market's down a certain amount, how much are the other ones down? Like let's say the market just dumps like crazy and then Nvidia's down, but it's not down that much. That's a good thing. But if Nvidia's down so much and the market's down so much, then that's not a good thing. So, because you want to see the ones that are outperforming the market. The positions you want to be are the ones that are outperforming, right? So, opening and potential idea. Israeli military orders Iranian civilians leaves area near Tehran industrial area and Tehran near tomorrow morning. It will carry out operations in coming hours. Yo, boys, we may see a freaking bomb dropped here on live market. It's possible. How many people are in the YouTube live stream right now? Because YouTube chat's pretty quiet compared to TikTok. I don't know how to check. 250? Oh, that's pretty low, actually. I was hoping for more. How much do I usually get? Does anyone know? Like average, maybe? $400? Okay, we'll see if we get there. I'm just using financial juice. Just updates. It just updates like pretty quickly. You're listening now. You're good. You don't have to talk. I mean, I'm just gonna be talking. So if you don't have like a pressing question, I would say probably don't text. You know, just focus on your chart, your annotations too, and just see what I have. 300. I saw on Twitter last night that a man was testing nuclear bombs. This is getting crazy. It's definitely getting crazy. I can agree with you on that. I can definitely agree with you on that. Okay, everyone liked the stream. What if we just got 200 likes? Like, there's 200 of you guys here. So why don't we just set a record for GatieTrades live stream likes? What's the record right now? Does anyone know? I think it's like 130. We took a win yesterday. How many likes did we get yesterday? People usually like when we win. 76. I see 87. I see 37. I have to ask. If I don't ask, nobody likes. I'm just using the continue. Oh, we got 164. That's definitely the record, bro. That's a record-setting live stream for sure. 164. We're not beating that. I don't know how I got that much. I must have taken a nice win or something. 164 seems like the record. 164. I don't see anything even close to that. I haven't even seen another 100, let alone 160. Let me go back to a little bit longer before. Live trading in New York. That one got 100. When I was streaming in New York, I got a lot of likes because I was winning a lot of giveaways. I mean, I was winning a lot of trades. This one has 3.6K views. Yeah, still not one. Damn, 164. That's gonna be hard to beat. Yeah, I think 164 is the best. Yeah. It's not available yet, JK. Unfortunately, I know. I'm waiting for it too, bro. It will be soon though. Like, I can't say when, but it's coming. It's coming. It's coming. I want to buy one micro on crude oil at 18 p.m. each day and let it run for a day. Is that a good idea? It's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea. Okay, right now live on TikTok. Unfortunately, TikTok restricted me until Friday. I think it's because I announced the giveaway, or it's because I said I made money. But I got restricted for well, like some financial fraud or something like that. So I think it was either the giveaway or the fact that I said like I made X amount of money when we won the trade or something. What's the sell side? Those are the daily levels. So that's going to be February low and November low on the Nasdaq. Yeah, maybe they spam reported. It could have also just been like AI, TikTok AI detection. What's sad is like I finally built back up my my TikTok viewers. When I came back from New York, I had like 200 viewers only. I used to get like 1,000. And then I finally been building it back slowly, and I had my highest viewers ever. But to be honest, I don't even care, bro. What really matters is we just trade well. So I'm good, bro. I'm good. I'm doing great. How do you make TradingView not laggy when you connect through TradingView? I don't know. I am connected through Tradeify, and it's just not laggy. It might be an internet connection thing. It's possible. I think November low is possible today. I do think it's possible. These candles are large. Um, Possible. Now, if we already go out and we take this, like it depends. Like, you know, it's a best case scenario. Like, you know, if we trade here, if we take out like anything and we start working below here, I'm not gonna be looking to take any trades. Probably, like I'll just call it. We've already moved a lot, so what I'm really looking to target is pre-market lows. That would be a great, you know, because I can target that even if we're bullish. So we'll see if we can just get a nice setup. So market has opened, huge opening range gap. That's around 400 points. On the S&P 500, I'm going to show you guys. Oh, that's a huge gap, bro. Yo, that might be one of the largest opening range gaps on the S&P 500 I have seen. 100 points on the S&P 500. So, what's likely to happen? We are unlikely to fill this gap, statistically speaking. So, let's go ahead and mark out some quadrants. And me personally, I would love to see all of this stay below 25. Now, if we do get 25, I don't want to see it respect. So, best case scenario for us here, market goes up, sweeps the highs, which, oh shoot, we've already done that. So that's it. I mean, we're in potential short territory. I'm personally ready. I don't need to see any more than that. Took out the pre-market highs. We have pre-market lows. I'd short that inversion. No hesitation if it's clean. Lows swept out the buy side. Yeah, I mean, pretty textbook setup. We're above the 830 opening price. So we're obviously not going to look at midnight today because we are so far away from midnight. So when we can't use midnight, I use midnight. I use 8:30, and then obviously 9:30 as well. So we have a fair value gap in here. I would love to get in short here, but I'm going to show you guys what's the problem. Okay, let's say we short the bottom of this gap with a stop loss here. That's a 150 point stop loss. So that's about as much as we can get. One contract, 150 points. So you know what's annoying me? That this is. That's fine. Okay. So I would short this inversion. As long as there's intermarket analysis supporting. I don't need to see much more confirmation than that. I mean, you could even short now, 30 second, 1 minute. I don't see us going much higher. You know, if we're bearish, in my opinion, we don't really need to go much higher than this. So for now, we'll just see. TikTok has restricted me until Friday, guys. Unfortunately, I can't go live on TikTok. If someone asks again in chat, if you guys don't mind just answering for them. What's gold doing today? Look at oil go. How fun is that? Yeah, I mean, I would short this inversion with a stop at the high. We'd pretty much be risking 150. So, guys, first things first, we already forgot. Define the risk, accept the risk. First thing first, we don't want to lose more than $150 in one trade today. So, that's the max. As for total day, 300. I don't want to lose more than, 300. So, that's for today. Looks like we are getting an inversion here. I'll take it if we close below 50%. You know what? I can maybe just put my stop here so we don't even have to risk the full amount. All right, I'm going to get in short, guys. I'm going to put a stop at the high here. Pretty textbook setup. Hopefully we get some, follow through. And we'll probably have to manage if ES takes out these lows. Trade Copier seems to all be good. Everything's good. So 930 classic model. Pre-market highs. Looking for pre-market lows. Starting it off the inversion fair value gap. Pretty textbook trade. Don't want to see a run above this. So my stop is 595. ES looks good. So we'll see if we can run the lows on ES at least, which would be here. Oh, but we have more. Oh, we have more lows than that there. Yeah. So yeah. So if this setup fails, we're gonna probably wait till 10 a.m. because this is a pretty good setup. If I'm being honest, I'm gonna remove this execution, a little bit messy. It's a pretty good setup. So if this one fails, we're probably gonna wait till after 10 because it means that the market might be a little bit sloppy. The good news here is if this candle runs below here, I can move my stop here and sell one more. So that would be great. Trading pretty high up already, but you know, we'll see as long as we don't make a higher high. Looks like we may get stopped out pretty quickly there. Okay, so we do take the loss there. So I'm likely going to be waiting until 10 a.m. now because to me, this looks like it's very either bullish or just overlapping. So to protect myself, we're going to wait probably until 10 a.m. I don't see myself executing again. That was a very nice setup. Pre-market highs, inversion, pre-market lows, strong body. We even formed the bearish gap. So we'll see what this wants to do. If I was going to go short again, I'd probably require a breaker here. A pretty large breaker, but I'd require a break there. Let me go to the 30-second chart. Maybe it's cleaner. No. We'll just keep the chart flat for now. So still bearish, hasn't changed. I think we're just seeing some overlap for now. So we'll wait and see what this wants to do. Maybe a double purge setup, but I don't like the way it's forming. Imagine we just pump the entire day. Like how funny would that be, huh? That would actually be very, very funny in my opinion. That would be very, very funny. Feel the weight on your skin. I wouldn't be surprised, man. I honestly wouldn't be surprised if we just go up the entire session and we don't make a lower low. And it's just like that. It's just that difficult of a market. I see YM potentially pivoting lower here. We'll just have to wait and see. Funny, that is the most probable scenario. There's about a 5% chance that we get org fill today, statistically speaking. So it's definitely not the most probable. There's a 5% chance we get here. There's around a 15% chance that we get org 50, which is halfway from, which is just here. So it's definitely not the most probable. It's the least probable, but it's possible. It's always possible. Nope, TikTok restricted me until Friday. Watch? Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if it happens, but in terms of probability, when there's an overnight gap that large, it tends to not get filled. Took longs, luckily not a plus minute short. Nice. Got the 20-point short. Cool, nice. Yeah, I mean, we'll see what this wants to do. For me, I'm still bearish, but right now it doesn't look like it wants to move lower. Unfortunately, the setup did form, you know. Formed on ES, formed on NQ. I guess YM was a little bit behind, but it did show it down, you know. So unfortunately, we did get a very nice setup there. Straight after the buy side break. So it happens. If I'm going to be shorting, I want it to be below this buy side. See a 15-second breaker potentially forming. Not something I really want to engage with. It's kind of aggressive. Good play. What's the risk on that? The issue is we only have one more trade that we can potentially take. So if we're going to take another trade early on here, then we're done for the day, you know? which is fine. If we lose, obviously. Did it just freeze? See the 15-second breaker. Let's just see how price trades inside of it for now. I don't want to rush and take a long. Would I short like this? I'm considering a re-entry here. I really am. We broke back below the buy side. Issue is it'll be our last trade of the day if we lose, in which case we'll just have to paper the rest of the session. Put a sell stop there. If this candle fills me, I'll take it. I want to see a closure. Okay. I'm going to try the short, guys, again. So if we lose this, it's paper trading the rest of the session. We have to just accept and walk away. I'm just going to run a 75-point stop. Oh, 646. We'll see if that was just some sort of like double manipulation. I'll go on the 15-second chart here. That's the breaker I took the trade off of. If we get below here, stop is moved here. So if we get below here, stop will be moved here. That would be the best course of action. Ideally, that can happen. Then we can maybe even pyramid. Probably not, though. No, probably not. So, giving the short idea another attempt. Staying on the 15-second chart here. Again, the key of this trade is the key component here is that we went back below the buy side pool. So we took a similar long yesterday. Buy side liquidity. So, right, we went above the buy side, and then one broke back down below it. And if we can get speed here, I can move my stop a little bit more aggressively. I'll move it right here. If we lose this, it's paper trading the rest of the session. Unfortunately, but this is the reality. Seeing a little bit of an SMT with ES and YM. Looks like NQ is a little bit stronger than the other two. See if it wants to sync up. We do get a nice inversion here, so you know what? I think we'll just label the inversion here just to make it a little bit more simple. We can stay on the 1-minute chart and watch the bodies deliver. If we start getting a closure like above here, I'll probably terminate early. Like if we closure, we re-inverse. So maybe we could squeeze out another trade. You know, pretty good entry, I'd say. Again, not touching the stop until we get below here. You know, the NASDAQ already did. So I'm considering moving my stop here. I think we'll at least move it to 630, which is the top there. So at least I really do want to move it to the top of the inversion. So like this candle. So that's this candle. So 613. It shouldn't really go to 613. All right, we're going to go ahead and move it to 613. So stop loss at 613. We're only risking now $80. So technically if we lose, if we can find a trade with, you know, $70 risk, we could execute. So there is potential for a third trade if this one fails. Hopefully we can see some speed here. Not really making a lower low, which I don't like, but have to wait and see. Make sure the copier is all good. Yes, it is. So trading back into the inversion. Really important what we do here and what the bodies do here. It's gonna be hard to take another trade with only $75 risk. That's the issue. We'll have to switch to S&P. Looks like we get stopped out there. Didn't get stopped out on my live account just yet. The high went perfectly at 613 there. I'm still in on my live account, but let's see if it takes us out. So down 225. We're not actually in the trade. I don't know why it says that. Just a visual glitch. You guys can ignore the live P&L. Didn't get stopped on my live account, so we kind of got one ticked out right there. So I guess we'll just see. I mean, I guess I can just do this. Because I'm still in. Can I get in with $75 risk here? I can. All right, we're going to get in with $75 risk. I just realized that's not $70 risk. That's 150. It's okay. We'll have to de-risk tomorrow then. Okay, this will be my last trade of the day, guys. If this loses, at least on real money. I never got stopped out on my live account. My stop was 613. I just didn't get filled. On these accounts, we got filled. I think a little bit prematurely, so I'm re-entering. And if we lose, we'll just accept it and move on. Definitely messy opening, but I think ES and NY.AM are definitely showing their hands. This is the 600 here. I really want to minimize this loss as soon as possible. I saw the 70-point stop and I was like, 48. I mean, yeah, it'll be fine. It'll be just slightly over, and we'll have to deal with that. I'll put the stop at 600. Messy open, as expected. Unfortunately, we got one tick here. But we'll see if this wants to get below these lows. YM and ES already look very weak, so moving this to 595. So we're running. Yeah, my entry's here on my live account. So we're risking only 35 points on the live. YM is free falling. ES is free falling. I just want to see NASDAQ free fall as well. That's all. Just looking for it to sync up. That's why I'm being more aggressive here, guys. Because ES and YM are free falling. So if we're bearish, I expect the NASDAQ to also do its course of justice there, I guess, or whatever. Live account's good, still in the initial trade. If we lose this, though, on the fundeds, we definitely have to stop. And we'll just trade paper. It's fine. No big deal. We do want to see speed below this low. Really, it should just take out everything here. Almost at pre-market. Did we take out pre-market lows on ES? Almost, huh? Yeah. I mean, unfortunately, we didn't trade ES today. If we traded ES, oh, we would have been up real good because we wouldn't have even been stopped out here, and we would have been almost at TP. So, hey, if you're trading ES, congrats. A lot easier today, probably. See this gap hold. ES was a lot easier today. You know, it didn't even come up all the way here. It only came up to here. We could have actually pyramided on ES. Yeah, interesting. Is anyone else here trading ES? No, it's not always cleaner, but it has definitely been recently. Not always, but recently for sure. The retracements are less deep. Okay, with the stop here. Get a pyramid here? I don't think we can because we're already like just at the max of our leverage or risk. If we do trade lower, at least I can move my stop here. On my live account, I'll be able to pyramid though, but that'll be break even at that point. So let's see if we get a closure, a nice down close candle. Move my stop, pyramid on the live, and I don't think I'll be able to pyramid on these accounts, but we'll see. We'll calculate the risk. I'd have to put a stop like here, 555. If I entered here, then I could. Yeah, no, I still don't think I can. So I want to wait, see if we get the bearish OB. Yeah, ES really nice delivery, guys. Yeah, wow. Kind of unfortunate, but because ES would be sitting at break even without that second, one ticket, one tick out. Very nice. Anyways, we're just waiting, see if we make a lower low in the macro. Nothing to do until then. If this loses, we're paper trading the rest of the day on stream at least. Oh, may take again another trade on my live account because that one's fine. We never got wicked out here. And you know what? ES was the weaker asset today because it did take out those daily lows. So I guess in hindsight, we did choose the wrong asset. So can't be too mad. I did know that going into open. I chose NASDAQ because I thought NQ ES might stall while NQ plays catch up on the higher time frame, but seems to be the opposite. So 950 macro. That's the sort of speed I'm looking for. See if we can get a closure. Yeah, it's a 5-minute flip. I'm not gonna flatten my positions. We're gonna pump like crazy. Stop loss will protect me. Label this like this because there's a small gap right here that we repriced. So it's got to close below here before I move my stop. ES still looks good. YM looks good. NQ not as good, but hopefully can play some catch up. Six sister approach here. Gotta go with a body below here before I move my stop. And that would be a great stop reduction. That would be very ideal. I'd love to move my stop here. Got about 4 minutes left in this candle, so we'll just watch it. Trump open to supporting armed militaries in Iran? What? Russian grain trade with Iran through the Black Sea has stalled. Cool. Looking very sloppy in here, but I like the narrative still. Yeah, I would take the short still on ES. ES is the weaker asset, right? I was anticipating more of Nasdaq aggressive sell-off, but ES was weaker all along, so could be something I implement later on. But it's not, it doesn't happen to me too often where I'm like concerned I need to make an adjustment. If it keeps happening, then okay, maybe we actually make an active protocol to select asset rather than just, but just keep it simple. Just pick one. It does seem like they're like unwilling to go lower. Like I'm honestly quite surprised we haven't taken out pre-market lows. I don't know if it's waiting, like if there's some news that people know about that we don't. The P&L, because we're copy trading, right? We have a lot of accounts, so it's 150 per trade on each account, right? Don't let that number, change. I think it's just 150. Very nice, comfortable risk, right? We could still pump. It's possible. I'm not here to prove anyone wrong. I'm just gonna trust my idea until proven otherwise. We can get below here. I would just love to move my stop here. Pretty good 5-minute closure. That's a 20-point reduction, so it's $40. That's really good a really good risk reduction. Unfortunately, there it is. So 6-7. Let's move. I don't want to hear it. So unfortunately, ES has hit our target. I'm just gonna sit on this trade that's de-risked. We'll just sit on it here, and we'll actually go with 559. We'll go with 560 as a stop. So just so I can go break even on my live account plus commissions. Live account entry was 561. So live account entry, my entry was right here on my live account. So pretty much like in this gap. I could pyramid, but it's a lot. I want to put up another 150 risk, especially when there's S&T at my target. So now what we want to see is this respect price. High, low, lower high, lower low. It's a mitigation block, right? Ideally, if we're going to continue bearish, we want to see this mitigation block support lower prices. If we start, reaching the upper portion of that, it's not a good sign that we're going to run these lows. Obviously, there's SMT, right? So SMT here with ES. So a little bigger. So obviously our target was reached on the S&P, which is kind of unfortunate, right? Maybe would have hit TP. Looks like we will just immediately get stopped out, break even, or whatever small loss. But at least we won't be down more than 2R on the day. Okay, we do get out there, so The net P&L is just under 2R. So, yeah, 250. So, we're going to be paper trading the rest of the session. The live account we may execute again because we're only down 1R. And it is just kind of unfortunate. ES hit all our objectives. And looks like that might have been a monstrous wick. Potentially. Who knows? We'll see. But it's as expected. Tough morning, given that we had a huge overnight expansion. But let's put the executions in the Discord as always. Wanted pre-market lows, couldn't get it on the NASDAQ. So, Tuesday, March 2026. Trade number 1. What was the first at 930 classic model? IFG entry. Result. I'm just going to say there was 2 trades just to make it simple. 930 virtual model, 15-second breaker, entry. Oops. Result, -1R. Notes, ES trade played out, went down to pre-market lows. Fortunately, NQ, stronger asset, couldn't see the same delivery. ES did not come near stops and went to target. NQ a lot more difficult. And let's just say, looks like we'll deliver target after. It looks like that target will be delivered. But you know, it happens, not much you can do. You can do about it. So that's the journal. That's it. No more funded account trades today, but we'll trade paper. Although I'll be honest, and the good thing is we're not actually. Oh wait, we're down 250, so it's not actually. $50 is. What are we actually down? We lost 100 instead of 150. That's 0.6R. So let's call it 0.6R. So we're down. Net results minus 1.66R. So if you're trading ES today, you probably had a great time, in my opinion. Hopefully, maybe. Delivered pretty much perfectly. Yeah. Did you guys trade ES? Did you close? I got wicked out right here, unfortunately. So we got wicked out by one. Is that a one-tick wick out 2 times in a row? No, this one was a 2-point wick out. Yeah, quite unfortunate, man. Quite unfortunate. It happens, guys. What can you do? It happens. You trade volatile markets, you get wicked out, right? It also could have easily just wicked us for TP, for example, you know? So it happens. Can't get mad, I guess. You traded yes and you lost. Yeah, the short on market open, but there was a really good re-entry twice. So, yeah. We had the right idea. My target is 726. Yes, I need I'm safe. Yeah, man, ES looks really good. Old me would enter again. The thing is, I could take a trade on my live account, but I think I'd rather just walk away down one trade, and because that one won't break even, right? Also, some of these accounts are down 250, some are more. Only thing we don't want to do is have a larger losing day, right? We don't know. This has obviously been sloppy. We knew it was going to be sloppy, right? That was a part of the game plan, but we got some pretty clean setups. It is kind of unfortunate what happened, but we got, stopped out by one tick here. Oh, you know what it is? I traded like on my live account the MNQH contract, and it didn't go as high as this one, so I'm still long. We should reverse here as usual. You're still long, brother. Let's be honest. It's definitely went way past your stop loss. Oh, a fourth long? Okay, valid. You're valid. I was gonna say, if you've been long with one trade this whole time, bias is clear, price is chopping. Yeah, I suppose you could say it that way. I got stopped out on Nas first trade, 125 loss with US for the risk now break even day. Nice, yeah. I would have looked to close when. I mean, if it was me, I would personally just hold. I mean, now it's looking pretty cooked. I'll be honest, but initially my game plan would just be to hold. It's worth the risk, in my opinion. You're down 500, as long as it's a part of your plan. Also today, I'm so disappointed in myself. You just have to define the risk and accept it. That's it, right? Every day on live stream, we define our risk together and we accept it together. And we'll open up a paper trade so we can still scratch the itch. That way, we can still potentially take a either a win or loss on stream. And I think we'll just re-enter this mitigation. So we're still respecting the mitigation. So we trade back to the bottom of it. So we'll take a paper trade here. Nice little paper trade. So same kind of idea that we got wicked out, putting a stop at the new short-term high. Me longest losing streak or someone else? I defined risking 10% today, lost all. It's perfect. We won a trade yesterday, so BG's on a losing streak. No, gold and indices would tend to do the same thing. Good question. This 10% on the live account. I mean, if that's what you're comfortable with, I guess it's up to you. There's no right or wrong, but in my opinion, I don't know how you could be consistently profitable with that long term. Like, surely you'll take a string of losses at some point, right? Now we're just paper trading. We're just gonna keep throwing stabs. I risk 30% on my live account, brother. You better win. You better win. Let's just say that much. You gotta see focusing less on his models and more on price and time. No, it's the same models. It's always the same models. Every entry, every trade journal has a model. How many people are in the live stream now, guys? Guys, I risked 3% per trade and took 3 losses today. Oh, that's what you mean? Well, I would also recommend you set a daily loss limit for yourself too. For me, it's 2%. If I lose 2% in one day, I'm done. Never seen you enter on a mitigation block? I'm not entering off the mitigate. Well, it's a deferred protraction model. Is the entry? I'm just using the mitigation block to tell me whether or not this idea is still good. The draw is so obvious. This is so frustrating. It would be a day where people tend to go on tilt. Why take a trade on NQ? Initially, the reason I took the trade on NQ, guys, was because these objectives down here were already taken on ES. So I thought today would be a day where NASDAQ wants to play catch up. And it would, because there's an SMT here on the higher time frame, and if we're bearish, ES already took this level. So ES rallying lower to the same level, I thought was not as strong as NASDAQ potentially catching up to that, you know? So it's a six sister model approach where, you know, we run the deep premium. Although this is not a deep premium, but it's above 830 in buy side. Then I would see more speed on the NASDAQ. Obviously, we were wrong, but at the same time, we obviously didn't have a sell-off. I think if we were to have a sell-off, NQ would have been the better play still. We're down $250 per account on the fundeds. Live account, we're down just 1%. So, comfortable. We're down less than 2R. We're down 1.6R. So, I'm not going to look to risk 0.4R. We'll just accept the 1.6R loss on the day, unfortunately. It was an unfortunate series of events. You know, we got stopped out by a couple ticks 2 times. It's just one of those days. We don't need to make it worse than it is, right? That could happen again and again and again. And if I try again, maybe I'll catch the move eventually. If I keep shorting, I'll probably catch the move, right? But who knows what's going to happen to my mental and my account by the time that happens. It's not worth the risk. Just come back another day. So, you know. Do I think the move is finished? I don't know. ES delivered pre-market lows. That was the game plan for today. Pre-market lows. Eval for 3 months, that's probably too long. You still have to make money, right? For eval for 3 months, the funded, like, how long are you going to take? You know? Textbook loss? Yeah, I mean, I really liked the 2 trades, if that's what you mean. Trade scale, I don't have a code, but you can use save 10. And that should give you 10% off. We opened 2% down already. So I'm more bearish. You want the market to be? I'm shorting the S&P 500, but it's been playing for the last half hour. So I'm thinking of closing on my position and leaving the charts to avoid getting anxious. That sounds like a good idea. You know what you can do? Just trail your stop aggressively and then let the market do the rest. You know? So for example, put your stop loss right here and just let the market do the rest. Right? We're still respecting that mitigation block. It's just very wiki. You have data? I don't have actual data, but in my own experience, when it's a reversal model, I always require a breaker or CISD. Yeah, this is a high resistance condition, which is expected, right? That's expected. It's not a surprise. Nobody can be like, what the hell, man? This is frustrating. No, you simply have to come expecting this. So when you're going to come in and define and accept your risk, you better be prepared to lose that money, right? Like, if you have to attack today with a mindset like, you know, scalper's heaven, no, they're probably getting burned too. Why not live on TikTok? They restricted me until Friday, unfortunately. How many people are in the YouTube live stream, guys? Can someone tell me? $402, $402, $480, $480. Hey, what are you talking about? How many likes are there? Alright, here's the play. If we can get a new record for likes, I'll give away a Lucid account. That's the play. That's the play. The current record is 162. I think it's 162 is the record. If we get above 162, we'll get 164. So we got to get to 165. If we get to 165, I'll give you guys a Lucid account. Lucid Flex 50K. No activation fee, and you don't have to pay monthly. You just get it. Take your time with it. Is it that easy? Yo, look, you guys are greedy. It's 150 already? Wait, for real? Yo. We're gonna turn off the trade copier, guys. I really don't want to lose more money today. Wow. Should have set the bar way higher, huh? Should have set the bar higher. What are we at? Let me see. I gotta be the judge of this. Wait, we're at 156. We beat it. Just like that. Wow. Look at these greedy guys. Alright, if we get to 200, if we get to 200 before in the next 4 minutes, I'll do 2 accounts. Otherwise, we'll come back tomorrow. Wow. I can't believe the numbers are actually, I'm watching it print in front of me. Like this is like a bullish trade that's low resistance liquidity run. You have until 10:20. If we get to 200 by 10:20, we'll do 2 Lucid accounts. Oh my god, it's gonna get there. It's literally gonna get there. We'll see. Suppose we'll take another paper trade in the meantime. We'll just put this all the way down here, actually, just for fun. Just for fun. Did we get there? We'll move this TP to 209. Damn, man, I can't believe you guys. So you guys were here. You heard me. It's all about the power of the people. People got 2 more minutes, man. I'm refreshing constantly, so I see 195. Otherwise, we'll have to try again tomorrow. You see 190. I see 197. Yeah, I'll prove it to you guys so you guys don't think I'm scamming. Did someone just unlike it? Yo, who doesn't want, who doesn't want who the hell unliked? 196? They think they have to be the 200? You guys don't have to be number 200 if that's what you guys think. That'd be funny. Oh my god, you were right. They genuinely thought they had to be 200. Alright, you guys made it by 30 seconds. Yo, whoever said that in chat, that's sour, bro. You came in clutch, bro. Because if you didn't say that, that low-key would have stayed below 200. Alright, we'll do 2 Lucid account giveaways. So how should we do this? How should we do this? Damn. Just know next time I'm setting the bar higher because I didn't know you guys were there like that. I didn't know you guys were there like that. So see how we ended up respecting this mitigation block? It's just we got so sloppy above it. Yeah. So it is what it is. Such a nice short on ES, man. We could have made a lot of money today, but it's no big deal. ES was so nice. Out of curiosity, man, I just want to see. I know it's not really hindsight, but I shorted at 942, right? I just want to see if I was risking. All right, let me. Okay, let me not do that. Let me close this. Let me switch to MES here. I'm just curious. what price move was what it looked like once we shorted at 942 on ES. So we shorted at 942. My stop was, where was my stop? Does anyone remember? My stop was this candle's high. So here. But we wouldn't have been able to get 2 contracts in, right? And then pre-market lows was here. Come on, man. I'm trying to test something here. Oh wait, but I gotta fill at 6-1. So I got my fill here. So let's do this. Stop was here. In which case I would have got 2 contracts. So hold up here. Sorry guys, I need to do this for my mental. That should be 150 risk. And if we had a TP at, yeah, so it would have been just around 2R. And who knows if I would have pyramided here or not. I would have definitely moved my stop, but who knows whether I would have pyramided or not. You know, hypothetically, if we did, we could have pyramided twice and then make this, you know, obviously with the power of hindsight. Could have moved the stop there, pyramided one more. So, yeah, I mean, definitely power of hindsight. Those are the executions I would have wanted today, ideally, but, you know, it's nice to see. You know, at least our paper trade's kind of moving. Short another contract just for fun. Stop here, whatever. Okay. We'll just make this 150. Just for the purpose of this trade. That's a crazy sell-off if we get that, actually. Let's do this. Let's just put this at whatever. Pre-market lows. Yeah, it's really unfortunate, man. We got just barely wicked out twice. But okay, how do we do this giveaway? Okay. I'm gonna tell you guys what to do. We're gonna do it. It's gonna be in this Discord channel, but I'm not gonna at everyone. So it's only you guys are gonna see it. Okay? And it's gonna be like 7 minutes. So let's go Google form. I want to milk some Twitter followers here. But low-key, I'm trying to grow on Twitter. Okay, hold up. I can see like everyone who liked a Twitter post, right? Okay, here's what we're gonna do. 2 Lucid DK Flex. I got you guys. Don't worry. I'm gonna have to milk some Twitter followers. Okay? So if you don't have Twitter, now's your chance. Do a 10-minute timer. All right, guys. I'm gonna go to the Discord. Don't make a commotion in the Discord, otherwise everyone is gonna hop on. Okay? Everyone is gonna hop on. I'm gonna post it right now. What's the most unused channel? Low-key, it's crypto. No one uses the crypto channel. All right. So if you're in the free Discord, it's free. You can join. Go to the crypto channel. Okay. No one uses that. No one's gonna see this message. Okay? I'm gonna post it in there right now. It's 2 steps. You just like and follow, and I'll enter everyone who liked. Why are you guys typing? Yo, don't type, bro. Oh my days. You guys are blowing the cover. The entire Discord will see this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. There's probably people who are not even in stream. You have to keep it low key. If you want your best chance to win, you can't tell. We gotta make a new channel. We gotta pick a new channel. We gotta pick a new one. Hold up. All right, we'll go to which one should we do? Forex? No one uses Forex. All right, we're gonna use the Forex channel. Oh yeah, just send it in YouTube chat. You're right. I'm tripping. You're right. I can just send it in the YouTube chat. I can send links in here, right? Did that work? All right. You guys have until 10:30 or 10:35. 10:35. So, wait, what happened to our paper trade? Are you serious right now? I want to like leave that thing playing. It hit TP at least. At least, you know. Yeah, this comment is removed out. Let's not. You can't use Twitter. Why can't you use Twitter? All you have to do is follow and like. That's it. I'll enter everyone who likes. Oh my god, you guys are all commenting too. You guys don't have to do that, but that's it. All you have to do is comment and like, or follow me and like, and then I'll roll everyone who likes. That should be easily possible, right? Let me double check that's possible. It should be possible, right? To see everyone that liked the post. View activity, likes. Yeah, I can see. How do I enter these people's names though? I can just do like the @grok thing, right? Something like that. So we'll give you guys till 10:35. So 7 more minutes, guys. 7 more minutes. I know I'm like kind of using you guys for followers, but listen, I actually do plan to post really good stuff on Twitter going forward. So it will be good. Yeah, this sell-off was so anticipated, man. It is unfortunate. Did anyone else try to catch that sell-off and failed? Or was it just me? Wicked out, wicked out. Maybe we should run the giveaway at like 10:30 or something. I think the best way to do this will be... How do I see everyone who liked? I guess Grok. @grok. Can you pick? Is it possible for you to pick random people who liked the post? I see people always talk to Grok, but why isn't it responding to me? You survived the Wix? Nice. Yes, he can do that. Listen, he's not doing it though. You guys want to do a Google form? We could. Freaking Grok. Freaking sucks. How does this shit work? I don't want to do followers because I have way more followers. There's only 128 people or 129 people who liked, but my followers is like 900. So if we pick from that, come on, Grok, you gotta do this shit. How do I do this shit? Otherwise, we just gotta go manual, which would suck. Oh, I have an idea. I can just say pick a random number, right? We'll just pick a random number and we'll just pick that person. That's a good idea. Because I can see view post activity. I can see all the likes on the post. And I'll just say pick a random number between 1 and the amount of likes. Right? That's a good idea. Is anyone opposed to that idea? I'd have to do a lot of counting, but hold on. Some people who liked. Tell them to announce the winners and how many. Click the Grok icon. Okay. Which Grok icon? Gotta respond to Sermaine. Um, I'm trying to figure this shit out. Okay, so you're saying, so what do I gotta do? At Grok. This one right here? Oh, you said click the Grok icon. Enhance your post. No. Click on the Grok icon. This one? Top right? Explain this post. Can you select two people randomly who liked this post and follow me? They will win 50K Lucid Flex. It's a lot more than two people. You don't have direct access to the full private or complete list of users who liked your post. All right, guys, we messed up here. We messed up here. I'm gonna be honest. No, it's not you. It's not you. It doesn't have access, so it was not fair. How do we do this? I guess we just go manual, guys. That's it. We got to go manual. So I have the list of everyone who liked, all the way from. I don't know why I liked it myself, but I have a list of everyone who liked. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and just all the way down. Right? So, or alternatively, I have a good idea. Hold on. Your boy's smart, guys. I'm smart. Don't stress. I got this. I got this. I know exactly what needs to be done. I can just copy and paste every single name. Make a list of the names of people who liked. It should be around 140 plus people. Otherwise, shit, we have to go manual or we have to do. Alright, guys. Unfortunately, we're literally just gonna have to go manual, okay? So. Oh, that's probably not the best. Okay, you know what? We'll just do a Google form, man. Guys, we'll just do a Google form. We messed up. Next time, we'll just do the Google form at the beginning. I thought you could ask Grok questions. So let's make this really simple. To confirm, we'll just do X username. X username. So we'll still keep it on Twitter. It'll be on Twitter, but what I'll do is X username, and you have to type in your X. So there you go. I'll make sure it's one entry per person. Settings, responses, limit to one response per person, publish, shorten URL, copy. Okay, guys, it's this link right here. I'll give you guys another 10 minutes so people, just put your X username in there, and then I'll verify, obviously, if you guys followed and stuff. So that way it's still fair to the people who liked and, I wouldn't look for a reversal, personally. I think this day is likely done. Either or. And just make sure you put your your at symbol. But I'll be able to find you either way, so it's not the biggest deal. I'm just going to Twitter now. I want to see who caught the shorts. Definitely some people did. Other people probably also got wicked. Oh, we're almost at 1,000 Twitter followers. Do 5 minutes? Do you guys want to do 5 minutes? Does anyone here want more time? I can make it less. We can end it and do it now. All right, we'll do 2 more minutes, guys. 2 more minutes. 2 more. We won't do 10 more minutes. We'll do. It won't be possible to make extra accounts because you can only have one. There's only one. I guess you can do multiple Google, but you can only enter one X username, right? Just do 10:40 a.m. Yeah, we'll do 10:40 a.m. So I'm watching this fill up here, right? You can only put so many Twitter usernames. So 1 more minute. And then I'll load it up, so you'll have I guess an extra 30-ish seconds. ICT take a trade today. Yeah, I wonder if ES shorted NQ. Oh, ICT did short NQ. Oh, he took the same paper trade as me. I mean, we took a bunch of paper trades, but. Yeah, it's kind of frustrating, guys. We could have been off to a really good start on the accounts, but that's okay. Let's move on. Let's move on. Started 10:40. It's currently 10:39:55. So let's be diligent here. Okay. All right, it's 10:40. So I'm gonna open up the wheel of names. Clear the wheel of names. Okay, we're gonna go to link to sheets. Create sheet. We're gonna see a bunch of names here. I'm gonna copy them all, and you'll see that there is 130. Stefan, you barely made it in, bro. Into the wheel of names. Closed. If you're too slow, you gotta lock in, man. If you didn't make it in that time, you're too slow. So there's all the names. Do you guys want me to click shuffle or no? How is this fair? What do you mean, how is this fair? It's going to be random. Everyone gets one entry. And that's it. Do you guys want me to click shuffle? Someone said yes. Someone said no. Yes. Go for it. Shuffle. Yeah, okay. We're going to do one shuffle. Because some people argue it's like, oh, number one. Okay, one shuffle. First winner, Lucid 50K Flex. Free giveaway. I spent money on this, guys. It was like 60 bucks or something. Shaheem? My guy. Congrats. Why is everyone saying yes? Why is everyone saying yes? Like, you know, it's not you, right? This guy's good, man. He deserves it, man. He's a good worker. He's a good worker. On YouTube live stream. Oh, Shaheem. All right, next winner. Good luck. Oh, we can be happy, but some of these people are like, I've never even heard them type a single chat before. Second winner is this guy. Are you in the chat, my brother? Are you in the Discord? Here? Brother, what's your Discord, Harry? You didn't enter in time? What were you doing, bro? We've been here for like forever. Just to confirm, Harry, can you receive a Lucid account? One more spin just for fun to see. Let me send you my Discord. Yeah, send me your Discord just so I can add you guys. Let me just make sure I can get this guy announced. Guys, we'll run more. I don't want to do them all today because then that kind of kills the fun. But don't worry, we'll be doing more giveaways. We'll be doing more giveaways. We'll spin one more just for fun. Whoever wants to see if you're unlucky. Yeah, send me your Discord. I know. Are you not? Are you not in the Discord? All right, one more just for fun. If it lands on you, I don't want to hear no, yo, but it landed on me. No. This guy. I don't know who that is. I just want to make sure you're new. Okay, no worries, bro. If you don't mind me asking, what country do you live in? I want to make sure that you can even receive the Lucid account. Oh, you're in the UK? You're chilling. You just gotta message me. I don't know what your Discord is. You're not in the Discord. You gotta get in the Discord, my man. You gotta get in the Discord. Do you even have Discord? Who's this? Who's this, by the way? Did you win? No, we were rolling just for fun. You're very unlucky, brother. Make it Funded Next. I'm working on Funded Next giveaway too, guys. These guys, listen. These Funded Next guys, bro, they respond once every 3 days. We literally have been having the same conversation for like a freaking week now. They said I could do a giveaway with my community. But here we are, and it's just like super slow, man. No, I don't do it every single day. That'd be crazy. I would just be giving $70 every single day. How much money in that is that in 1 month? 70 times 30. That's like $2,000, man. I don't like that. I don't got like that. Discord's in the free giveaway, guys. The Discord's in the free. Wait, Discord's in the bio. Harry, man. Harry, you're taking too long, man. I'm gonna be honest, bro. How long does it take? You guys, we're running a giveaway in the Discord too for the month of March. 15 accounts. That's pretty big. That's pretty big. So expect more Lucid giveaways. Alpha futures. Yeah, Harry, man, come on, man. I'm trying to move on around my day. I don't want to watch this market deliver any more objectives. It already hurts me to know that, guys. How many days have we traded ES? We've literally traded ES for the last like 3 weeks. You know, and all of us we switch to the Nasdaq, we get burned. But you know what? Around a week ago, we took a very nice win that played out on ES but failed on the Nasdaq. So I'm not gonna be upset. So we were on the receiving end of that before. So you don't have a Discord, you're making an account. You good, bro. You good. I'll wait for you. How many live accounts? Like, what do you mean? Like live personal brokerage accounts, or you mean funded accounts? We'll do more giveaways, guys. More free ones too. Funded. I have 13 currently. Do I still watch the live streams? Yeah, I do. I do. I do watch the live streams. In the Discord, guys, and if you want more the free giveaways, guys, whenever I do a free giveaway, it's gonna be random. I don't like to announce them in the Discord. It's whoever tends to be watching. I want to give back to the people who, just show love, I guess. Or at least people who are like locked in on funded 50-50 profit split or 90. The profit split is 90-10, but the firms I'm using, you can only request half of what you make. Hey, really, answer you in the big 2027? I mean, it can't be that long to make a Discord account, right? Harry, are you 18, bro? Or are you 18 plus? I'm getting some like weird feeling here that you're scheming or something. Feel some scheming going on. I don't know. Rapid? Yo, we gotta play Rapid like off stream. That's gonna take a long time. Are you gonna be doing a PM stream today? No PM stream today because we're all out of risk. Yeah, I'm down 1.6 22 trying to says invalid address. Okay, you have to click open in browser. That's why. So when you click the link to Discord, click the three dots and click open in browser. Yo, Gatie, I saw ICT say the algorithm changed on X. He was joking, brother. He was joking. Spin again. He's wasting time. Whose time, bro? Whose time? Reroll bros underage. He's new. He just doesn't have Discord. Evals kill psychology when you take time. Yeah, evals are annoying. I will agree with you on that. Evals are very frustrating. This looks like a nice continuation play. It could run these lows. If we get below here, I wouldn't be surprised if we start seeing objectives down here. Evals suck, man. You're right. I hate evals. So I tend to be more aggressive on them. Yeah, I'm getting some weird vibes from you, Harry. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like, do you even trade, bro? I don't want to hate. Like, maybe he's just taking his time, man. But, bro, what could you possibly be doing? How people should pass evals quickly? Higher risk? Yeah, higher risk. The highest single ever payout. Should I ever say? I don't think I've ever said. It was decent. Nothing crazy. I don't tend to go for really large payouts, but I do get payouts on multiple accounts. So it's good win, good fair. Appreciate you asking. I'm not trying to scam anything. This is just taking long. You good, bro? You good? Is there a prop firm for futures without trailing drawdown? No, they don't do that. There's always trailing drawdown. Um, Today was frustrating, man. I can't lie. Today was frustrating. Today was frustrating. Remember we made that hierarchy of bad things that can happen? This was up there. This was up there. This was getting wicked out and then seeing it go to TP twice. How about that? You know? Literally happened twice. We got wicked out here on the exact same tick, and then we got wicked out here. Or no, here. HC 107. HC, I see you. I made an announcement. You guys won. Anyways, boys, that's gonna be it for me today. Um, Fortunately, didn't go as planned, but at least we were right about the objectives. We knew it was gonna be sloppy. ES really clean delivery, in my opinion. I'm very like ES was absolutely beautiful. This was a pretty textbook delivery, in my opinion. Pre-market highs to pre-market lows, golden model for classic. That's exactly what you want to look for above the 830 open. You know, we had the SMT. Very nice displacement here. There's not much we really could have done better. I mean, yeah, I mean, we got wicked out here. I guess I could have put the stop there, but like, what difference does it really make? You know, it was literally one tick. I'm actually surprised they didn't just sweep out everything. Um, so it is what it is. You know, in hindsight, maybe we focus more in the future on trading the right asset, but it could have went either way. So I won't make any adjustments to the model just because one day. But if we see this repeating, then maybe we do just trade the weaker asset going forward. You know, regardless of Six Sister approach or you know. So we'll see. I will see you guys live tomorrow. No TikTok stream until Friday. No PM stream today because we're down $260, and I don't want to lose any more money today. Live accounts not bad. We're only down 1%. Nice seeing the target deliver. Out of curiosity, that's wow. People definitely made money today. Let's just say that. Take care, boys. Appreciate you guys, and I'll see you guys next time.